And that's the game, and that's the Throne of Glass novel, series, and that's the Glow of Glass. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Kim and you're watching Kim's Slice of Life. And today I want to go over with you my June TBR, or to be read, pile, which will be short because I am still finding time for reading. Although I do love to read, I'm not a fast-paced reader, but I try to always aim for about 4 books a month. And with that being said, let's get started. Alright, first book on my TBR. Hopefully I finish it. I'm kind of cheating and bringing it from last month into this month because I'm about halfway done with it. Is The Good Girl by Mary Kubica? Something like that. This book is very engaging, and it started off pretty slow for me so far, but I am up to the part where it is picking up a bit. I'm currently on the 200s part of this book, and there is about 400 pages in here. So it's about a girl, I want to say girl, but like a young adult who goes missing by the name of Dennett, and she gets abducted by someone named Colin Thatcher, and it's written in different chapters based on before and after she was found. Before, you get the perspectives of Colin, who's the abductor. You get the perspective of Eve, who's her mom, Mia's mom. You get the perspective of Gabe, who is the detective that is working on the case and finding her and finding who abducted her. And you get their perspectives throughout the book, before and after she is found. So that's one of them. The next book on my TBR is part of a series that I have been going back and forth with and putting it down and picking it back up, and that's the Throne of Glass series. And I'm up to the 3rd book, I believe. This is the 4th book, actually. I'm up to the 4th book, which is called Eris Fire. Again, I picked it up, put it down. I don't remember the last time I put this down, so I can't even tell you where I left off. So I would have to just start this over and complete it. And it's a pretty intimidating sized book. It's like almost 600 pages, and as you go through the series, they only get bigger. But I do get intimidated by these size books, although the text isn't that small, but it isn't also that big. But if you don't know anything about this series, I would just go briefly. It's about a trained assassin who's been going through adventures and trying to find out who she is, and slowly throughout the series you start unraveling her background and knowing who she is and how important she is in where society is right now, and how she can make a difference and everything like that. So first book, you go over the fact that she's pretty hardcore, doesn't give a crap. She falls in love, so like she's still human, she's still a young adult, and so you go through that, and then you start getting deeper into her heritage and what this constant fight from society that she's experiencing with magic and everything like that. So it is a fantasy novel. So I look forward to just getting deeper into this so I can talk about it without spoiling it for you guys. The next 2 books I got from Book of the Month. I just subscribed to it and I gave in because they were having this promotion where that if you subscribe this for the month of June, you get a free book, which is a very popular release. It's called Into the Water by Paula Hawkins. She's the same author that wrote The Girl on the Train, which was an amazing book. Not a very good movie in my opinion, but an amazing book. And so this was one of the books that came in, and it was actually free. So I didn't pick this book, but this is the reason why I subscribed to Book of the Month. This is the book that I chose for Book of the Month, but I'll go over that in a second. So I kind of like this because it has like a Book of the Month little icon in the corner, and it also has the I Love Book of the Month. So it's like it's a customized cover. So Into the water is a it's about a single mother that turns up dead at the bottom of the river that runs through town. Earlier in the summer, a vulnerable teenage girl met the same fate. They are not the first women lost in these dark waters, but their deaths disturb the river and its history, dredging up secrets long submerged. And then it says, beware of a calm surface, you never know what lies beneath. The next book is called The Leavers, and this I also got from Book of the Month, and it came with a nice bookmark from Elizabeth Kiefer, who's one of the judges that picks the books that you can choose from. And it says, prepare yourself to fall for all the characters in this novel and then miss them terribly when it ends. If you're looking for a beautiful, provocative, heart-changing book, you found it. And it's just like a nice little bookmark that I'm going to use to read it. And this is The Leavers by Lisa Coe. And in the cover sleeve it says, one morning, Deming Go's mother, Polly, an undocumented Chinese immigrant, goes to her job at a nail salon and never comes home. No one finds any trace of her. With his mother gone, 11-year-old Deming is left mystified and bereft. Eventually adopted by a pair of well-meaning white professors, Deming is moved from the Bronx to a small town upstate and renamed Danielle Wilkinson, but far from all he's ever known. Daniel struggles to reconcile his adopted parents' desire that he assimilates with his memories of his mother and the community he left behind. It's set in New York and China, so that's nice. You get to see both, world perspectives, from mom in China, maybe, and from Danielle's in New York. It's a moving story of how a boy comes into his own when everything he loves is taken away, and how a mother learns to live with the mistake of the past. So here's like another book that interchanges perspectives between characters. So I imagine that there will be character development as well in this book. So that's my TBR for the month of June, and I hope to finish them all, and I will give you an update at the end of June to see how far I got in my TBR pile, if I even gotten to it, because I do find myself to be a moody reader, and sometimes I don't even look at this, and I either buy more books or I go into my bookshelf and just pick a book that I gravitate towards and do that. So I hope to stick to this. Please let me know in the comments below if you read any of these books and what you thought of them, without any spoilers, because I will be reading them throughout the month, those comments. And if you haven't already, please please subscribe to my channel and let me know any books that you're reading for this month, so that I can possibly read too, or for the month of June and get my hands on them too. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!